Okay, so the first thing I asked you to do was update the analyze Deobfuscation Python script such that the output is going to automatically give us these extra informations about the Swift file and the index file, and then we see a push, a pixel, and add view. So it looks like maybe there was a malicious ad on a normal web domain. It looks like they went to this web domain, and there may have been an ad which contains some malware. So by adding just these 5 lines to the file activity portion of the output, it gives us a quicker, better view of what the malware might have been doing. All right, the second thing I mentioned that you could do is download this database browser for SQLite. It's a free tool, and open up the database we've got here, and that allows you to just poke around. You can look through the different tables, figure out kind of the structure of the data, and that should enable you to make that change I'm talking about. You'll have to go back, read the analyze Deobfuscation Python script, and figure out how to make those changes. Okay, the other thing I mentioned you can do is you can go and find this binary blob and just right click and export this section if you already didn't. And then you can write a quick Python script to decode it. You can see based on the first couple of bytes that zlib should do the trick. Third, I mentioned you could write a quick Python server to serve up this file so that when you're analyzing it, you notice I've got my network adapter disabled here. Reload this script, and it's kind of a slow script. We'll see it run, and eventually you'll see it ask for this file again. And whether or not that's ultimately helpful or not, we don't know yet. But that's part of this investigation, is writing different tools and scripts to help us dig in. And we can see, if we go over to the Deobfuscation section, we can see some of the interesting scripts. If we look down through these, we'll be able to get a quick view of some of the different portions of the JavaScript that was compiled and executed. Of course, there's many other ways we could have done this. We could have statically analyzed the code and tweaked the JavaScript and the HTML and pulled out some of these files on our own. But through just this panel, we can set breakpoints. We can look at the code. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be complete. You're going to have to play with it to get the most out of it. All right, so dig in. Let's see what we can figure out before the next time.